Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Arnold, and guess what? Today I'm just gonna be showing you how you can set up your vocal preset here in Studio One, and it is very easy to do. Anybody can do this if you get the right settings. So here in my session, I do have a song that I've been working on. It is my song, so I just want to demonstrate things that I did with the vocals, and I show you how I really messed around with everything. So alright, so I'm just gonna play this song for you guys before and after processing each and everything. So yeah. Slowly, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money on the weekend. Take you on the beach for the night trip. Keep it drowning in the love with the nice killer vibes, girl. You want another thing? Everybody wants to pass this G. I'm so glad that she different. Alright. Yeah, my vocals are not really nice, but yeah. Okay, so I've said you can see I do have a compressor, Pro DS, a Pro EQ, and of course Auto Tune. And here in my sense, I do have a repeater that is a delay plugin, and it actually has the delay has an EQ, and I do have the reverb as my last send, and these are all routed to my to one bass channel, and it has Vocal King. Vocal King is actually a free plugin, and I do have JST vocals, which is really a solid one. It is like a compressor, and I do have the last compressor, that is the Pro C2, that is last on my vocal chain. So let's dive in one by one. So I'm gonna play this song again without any effect, and you hear how it sounds like. So slowly, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money on the weekend. Take you on the beach for the night trip. Keep it drowning. I mean, they suck, right? They actually do suck. So okay, this is what is happening. So I added on a compressor. Slowly, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money. So you can go ahead and copy all these settings. I've used this for a very long period of time, and it actually works with any type of vocals as long as you record them very well. So it has actually a threshold of negative 5.88 dB. The ratio is 4.5. The knees, the attack and the release, and yeah, this is the compressor. So I went ahead and I added on the Pro DS, and this is a DS just to filter out the S's in the song. You know, when you're recording, there is a lot of sounds that you make when you're recording. So that is what the Pro DS is doing. You can use any other DSR like the T. There's plenty out there free. I think I made a video a while ago. I'll put it right here, where I showed you different DSRs that I always use in my vocal chain. So and the good thing about the Pro DS is that when you actually press this headphone thing, you can hear out what is being cut out in the frequencies, in the vocal frequencies. So yeah. So that is what the DS is doing in the vocal chain. So the third thing in the chain is the Pro EQ. Right here, you see I cut. Yeah, I mean, you cannot do the exact thing, but you get the thing that I'm talking about. You get to cut out some low ends in the vocals, and you boost around, you boost the high end. So slowly, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real so thing? The EQ actually gives it a smooth transit through the whole mix. Slowly, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money on. So the last thing in the chain is the auto tune. You can always set it around here, or like it depends on what auto tune settings you want. For I'm not really good at pitch, so I usually set it here, or use Melodyne to flex tune my vocals. But yeah, when I put on auto tune, this is how it sounds like.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real thing. Got spend my money on the weekend. Take you on the beach for a night trip. Keep it drowning in your love.
Yeah, for a fact, there is a feature in Studio One that is called gain envelope. Sometimes when there is a lot, every time you sing a word, there are those spaces that come in between. Sometimes they have noises around, so you use the clip gain to go ahead and put that one all to 0 decibels. Alright, so going on to the effects, that is the reverb and the delays. This is where it gets very tricky. So with the delay, I go my to go delay is the repeater. I recently just found out this plugin and it's really solid. So when I put it on, this is how it sounds like.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling.
And when it's off,
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got. Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real
so
thing.
the way I set this repeater usually I'm gonna go ahead and take it back to default.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real
Alright,
thing.
so this is the default setting for this repeater plugin, and what I do, I always come here and I go to dictate 42. I love it, and it usually comes to 1/4, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it 1/16 or 1/32. You can experiment with this.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real thing. Got spend my money on the
The reason why I
weekend.
love the 1/32 is because it gives it some kind of a reverb, kind of a thing in the ears. And another thing that I do make some low cuts, right? Yeah, I mean high pass filter. I do some high pass filter. That is a low cut,
Slow it, girl, I'm falling.
and turn on the analog.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling.
See, we are right there. And one last thing that I do with my repeater plugin is to spread it out like this.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real thing. Got spend my.
This repeater is actually on the send bus. That is very easy here in Studio One. So I do have the repeater right here. So it is actually playing, but I went ahead and filtered out at the low end. So when my EQ is off, this is how it sounds like.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling.
And when I put the EQ,
Slow it, girl,
it actually cuts out all the low frequencies that in the vocals, strictly in the delays, not the whole vocal, but in the delays. That is why I put my delay plugin on send. So another thing that I did with my vocal is to actually add the reverb here, right here, the reverb, the room reverb.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real thing. Got spend my money on the weekend. Take you on the beach for a night trip. Keep it drowning in your love with a nice killer vibes, girl. You want that thing.
So another thing that I did with the reverb is to put a pro EQ. I mean a pro EQ, yeah, from Presonus, the default EQ in Studio One, and went ahead and cut out some low frequencies in my reverb. Strictly, this is only affecting the reverb. That is why it is in the same. So right here, I can modulate the amount of reverb that I want to go through the signal, the vocal signal. So together, this is how it sounds like.
Slow it, girl,
And when I put it in the mix, this is how it sounds like.
slow it, girl, I'm falling. Love I got for you with the real thing. Got spend my.
Alright, that is setting up my vocal. So all besides because this is the lead vocal, and right here I do have other vocals like the backups, but everything right there is rooted onto a vocal bus. And I do have this vocal king. It is actually a free plugin, and if you love what it does, you can actually go ahead and donate them. So Well, these are my settings right here. I already saved them and they pretty work every time I put them on my vocals because I usually record my vocals on the same level. So initially my vocals were sounding like this. I'm gonna go ahead and I solo them. So
Slow it, girl,
and
I'm
when I put
falling.
on this is how it sounds like.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real
So there is
thing?
a compression that is going on, but it is really smooth and it actually boosts the signal in the vocals. Yeah, and another thing that I added on is the GST BG vocals. Well, I actually use GST plugins a lot, and I love this one. So the what is this? It is like a glue compressor that is actually putting the whole vocals contact together like this. So that is what it does.
Slow it, girl, I'm
So
falling.
when I put it on,
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing?
and the last thing in my chain is the proceed to. This is like a vocal riding kind of a thing. So these are my settings.
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money on the weekend.
So that is how I set up my vocal preset here in Studio One. And when I play the whole song,
Slow it, girl, I'm falling. Have I got for you with the real thing? Got spend my money on the weekend. Take it on the beach for the night trip. Keep it drowning in your lap with a nice killer vibes, guy. You want another thing? Everybody wants to pass this chick. I'm so glad that she different.
okay, yeah. That is how I set up my vocal preset. And if you love what I'm making, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join the family. We're trying to reach 2K. Guys, subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me and boosts me to give you this kind of content. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you love my vocal preset and you're using Studio One to record vocals, don't hesitate to email me zotbeats@gmail.com and I'll send you the vocal preset. I pretty much have a lot of vocal preset that I set out for different genres, but yeah, this is one of them. And yeah, that marks the end of this video. And go ahead and tell me what you think in the comment section, and I'm out. Peace as always. Bye.